Testament hasn't been documented in that many DVDs. There was one in the early days, Seen Between the Lines. And then there was Live in London. Live in London was really a documentation of a reunion that nobody knew where it would go at the time. You know, we were in a good place. We were very casual about it, and we knew we were going to do a bunch of reunion dates. So we wanted to capture while the band was hot, while the band was rehearsed, and yes, and we didn't know when, if we would continue. Thankfully, we did. But that was before we recorded our albums. So anyway, fast forward to this year, and we released our second album. We're touring for the second album, Dark Roots of Earth, and it was time. It was time to capture the band now. It was time to capture the band with Gene Hoglan on drums. So this is really where we are at this point in time, and the YouTube videos just aren't enough. You know, we want something that we feel good about, that really captures this most recent tour. We recorded it the day after playing New York City. So, anytime you play in Manhattan, that's usually where the pressure is, where there's media and everybody writes about the show. So I think having just done the higher pressure gig, it made it a little more relaxing than. Yes, of course there was the mental thing of, oh my God, whatever I play here is being recorded. But you can't let that affect the show too much. Even though you're being recorded for a DVD and a CD, there's an audience that's there in front of you, and you still have to play for them. And they want to see a good show, and they don't want to see a bunch of people worried about every note they play or which move is right. It's easy to micromanage yourself too much, and I just tried to forget about that. And just play the show as you would, and enjoy it, and make the crowd enjoy it, and whatever gets captured gets captured. And now we're finally in the thinking stages of the next record. I think we're going to hold off on touring for a bit, just to focus on writing. We're one of those bands, we write much better when we're at home and focused on it. I think we'll do some festivals next year, but we plan to have a new record, at least mostly written by then, if not recorded.